Hello, how are you?
Hi, Dr. Jager. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Dr. Jager, I've got some questions for you.
Cool, let's go.
Can you tell me about your rotation experience and how different it was from how you thought it was going to be initially and how you actually experienced it?
So, as an intern, I didn't really feel like I knew what I was doing. I was also in a large academic hospital, so I think it depends on where you are based. But that being said, you only get as much out as you put in. So if you are very keen and you say, look, I really want to scrub in for this operation, I really want to, learn something about whatever it might be, people will always, step up to the plate and teach you and give you the exposure that you need.
I'll keep that in mind, but do you have any other information or any other advice that you can give me to perhaps empower my rotation experience?
So I think maybe to approach internship in the way is to almost test the hypothesis. So I think I like pediatrics. Let me go and see what pediatrics is really like. And then really apply yourself, really give it your all. And really, but be reflective about the process. Are you able to deal with the emotional strain? Are you able to deal with the workload? Are you able to deal with the patient load? Are you able to deal with the clinics? Are you able to break bad news to parents? Because these things are important and they're the kind of things that are going to impact you in the long run. And then if you're not sure, that's okay, park it. You can always do some MO time in it. But at least you there and you like living it and you really experiencing it. Whereas if you just go and you just kind of float through a rotation, which you can easily do, you're going to get a lot less out of it. And it's going to actually disable you in making an informed decision going forward. And then the second part is to try and build relationships with the consultants and the registrars who are in the department. So if you're really keen, work with them, speak to them, get advice from them, and they will remember you. So when your CV pops up one day for a reg post, they'll say, oh yeah, I remember, she was such a hard worker, she's such a keen doctor, we're keen to have you in the department. Doing internship, ComServe, and also doing your reg time, it's important to have a good social network and a social support structure. And reg posts are also few and far between. It's quite difficult to get a reg post now. It's become very competitive. So often people get sent to a place that they've never been, and that can be quite hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. And in terms of the reg posts, because I think that in my mind it just seems so complicated. How exactly do you go about getting a reg post, particularly from being a medical officer and then getting to being a registrar?
So you can do a lot of diplomas because a diploma counts extra points, even if it's not in the discipline that you actually want to do. So that's one thing that counts. All the disciplines, except for maybe dermatology and so forth, they want ICU time. So if you can do ICU time, that's also great. And then the other thing is obviously experience in the discipline that you want to do. If you get some sort of research experience, that also helps. Those are kind of the key things that they look at in general.
And in terms of the research that you mentioned, do we need to do research in that specific, faculty or department that you're interested in, or can that be in anything in medicine?
No, not necessarily. It can be something else because they just want to see that you are. Yeah. It shows that you're motivated, and it also shows that you've gone kind of above and beyond what maybe a peer would have done.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jager. It's been great catching up. I hope that you have a fantastic day. And goodbye.
Goodbye.